A man laying dick on another man in the real world is perfectly normal. But doing it in the wrestling world and then humping them a little bit is not a normal thing to do. So in the real world, it happens all the time. And that brings us to Orlando Jordan. In WWE, he held the US title, winning it off John Cena as part of JBL's cabinet. And he was very bland, like vanilla ice cream, or something else that's very bland. But when he was running out of things to do, he pitched this character to WWE. Since he was bisexual in real life, he was going to use that character in WWE and come out with a male and female valet and use his bisexualness in the ring. Needless to say, he got released. Not for that, but for bringing too many people backstage. So he went on to win a major title at Italy and fight the Ultimate Warrior in his last match. Ultimate Warrior's last match, not Orlando Jordan's last match. Orlando Jordan is still alive. Then he went on Hulk Hogan's Australian tour, Hulkamania Australian tour. And then when Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff took over TNA, he went there. And was again very bland, like vanilla ice cream. Until he pitched the same idea to Eric Bischoff. Needless to say, Eric Bischoff thought this was the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know, sliced bread. Before sliced bread, you had to eat 2 whole loaves of bread. And Eric Bischoff thought this was absolutely a grand idea. So he talked Spike TV executives into letting him do it. So then Orlando Jordan came out with a male and female valet, kissed them both, and did antics like covering himself in a white cream or whatever it was on his chest, being loaded down with caution tape, wearing only caution tape. Yes, this is my co-host Snicker. She's making an appearance again. And you see her butt on camera. That's a sign of affection toward you. Laying on the wrestlers dick on dick and pretending to hump them. So needless to say, I'm surprised the LGBTQ plus community did not have a field day with this character. But apparently they do not watch wrestling, even though I see nothing but HIV prescription commercials during AEW. But they did not. And then he got his own talk show during TNA called The Ozone, where he hit on Rob Terry, who was the global champion. Rob Terry said he was just for ladies, which began a feud with him and Rob Terry, in which Orlando Jordan did not gain the global championship. And then he hooked up with Eric Young, and which he liked Eric Young, but Eric Young did not realize this when they failed to capture the tag team championship. GC saying hi. And then they kind of toned down the bisexual thing and just made him play gay mind games until he was eventually released from TNA after Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff left. So apparently, Spike TV was not that into the gimmick. He continued to wrestle, and his last match was in 2023. He is semi-retired now, and it was just one of those gimmicks that's like, wow. It was interesting to watch. You can look up some of the videos of him. I'm sure there are some videos of him doing this stuff on YouTube, and it was interesting. Me and my older brother nicknamed him the wrestler that rapes people. So that's really all I have to say about Orlando Jordan. Join us later in the week. It's not going to be Pecker this week because the link got taken down on YouTube. So it's going to be Uncle Peckerhead instead. A fine movie about a band going on tour. So join me later in the week for that. See you then.